during the regular season without Donovan Mitchell came here against the Celtics, GA, in early March, Game 3. How do those two fare here tonight? Darius Garland gets it to Strus, and he gets the party started.
And in fairness to Strus and Cleveland, you think about Orlando in the first round, as good as anybody defensively. As Horford there gets all the way to the rim for the deuce.
Greg, the game that they won, Game 2 in Boston, the recipe for success was the supporting cast guys stepping up. Remember LeVert and Mobley each went for 20 points in that game. Strus transition 3.
I wonder if they're going to do a little recruiting here since he's a potential free agent for this upcoming season.
Well, as if this place needed any more reason to make higher volume. I never like to disagree with you when it comes to officiating. Jaylen Brown guarded by Okoro. He's going to elevate. That's a deep 3, and he hits. And Cleveland comes up empty. Okoro screaming for a foul. Tatum into the chest, goes right at Garland.
That was a strong.
Boy, they need Garland to have a monstrous night as he misses inside. Won't get a better look than that. Jaylen Brown sneaking backdoor, make it 10 straight. As Cleveland comes up empty again. 10 straight points for Boston. As we hit the 7:30 mark of the quarter, Tatum starting to cook, make it 12 straight.
Brown.
Dean Wade unable to squeeze that pass. Their 4th turnover into the corner. Pritchard.
It's understanding who's out there for Cleveland. They are not loaded with a lot of offensive talent.
That's a shot Boston will give Mobley. Brown knifing in, poked away. Wade has it. Ahead of the pack, here comes LeVert. Don't have numbers. LeVert attacks anyway, and he goes glass. As we cross the 4-minute mark, Mobley goes right into the chest of Cornette. Merrill from the corner. Merrill, a 4th-year kid. He's 27 out of Utah State. Look at Tatum, full extension as he spins. Thompson, the last link to that Cleveland title team at 16, getting him juiced up. Tatum backing down Strus, makes it look easy. Celtics are out of fouls. LeVert probing. Here he comes. Going to get a clean shot over the top of Horford. Trip to the NBA Finals. Successive trips to the conference finals. Only thing left is to take home that big piece of hardware as Holiday scoops it in off the window. When the Celtics have outscored their opponents in the first quarter in these playoffs, they're a perfect 6-0. Holiday, he had his best. We crossed the 9-minute mark early in the second. Brown, eyes lights up against Niang as he takes him to the cup. Brown's going to reset to Cornette. Little backdoor attempt with Hauser diving to the rack. Garland into the paint, finally has his first points. This is White down to the box, and the rebound pulled by Mobley. Ahead of the Packers, Okoro. Strus trailing. After his career playoff high 21 in Game 2 in Boston. Garland probing, nearly loses his footing, swivels all the way through, and somehow about the resiliency of this Cavaliers team that we've seen this season. Garland setting the table for Mobley. 1-point game. White the driving kick into the corner to Brown. Tatum up top. Dazzling pass from Tatum. If he continues at this pace here in Game 4. Into the corner to LeVert. Garland left wide open. Able to find the laces, and they're prodigious. So we cross the 2-minute mark before halftime. Garland starting to heat up. Splash!
2 field goal attempts in this first half.
Cavs have a foul to give. Tatum, 4 to shoot. LeVert extends. Tatum on a step back. Splash! What kind of surprise. So some of that sloppiness that GA was just alluding to continues. Mobley, great position inside. It's a 3-point game with a couple of minutes gone by here in the third. Okoro thought about it, knifes in, little body bump, flicks it up, and it goes.
They've had success when they've been shorthanded. There's no question about it, and they put up a lot of fight here to start in this one.
Garland on the attack. Boston Celtics team that is still perfect on the road during this postseason. They get it to Horford. Nicely set up by Derek White, and it's back to a three-point lead. So Isaac Okoro now 1 of 7 from the field, make it 1 of 8, and he's 0 of 4 from deep. Brown gets his arms locked up. He flicks it up and in. Just masterful offense. Caris LeVert, 12 points, hasn't scored in a while. A lot of dribbling. He elevates and hits. Short arms, the 3, rebound Holiday.
In the last 5 possessions, as you see Jaylen Brown
Guy who has the green light. One of the young shooters off J.B. Bickerstaff's bench. Derek White. His first points tonight.
This is a big stretch, Spiro, because
Mobley gets the friendly bounce. Boy, he puts the Holiday against Mobley on a switch. 3 to shoot. Holiday's going to pull, and he sticks it.
That was a big time.
So Sam Hauser with his first points. Here's Garland. Tough shot over the top of Al Horford. 5th straight game without Porzingis, that calf injury. Here comes Garland on the attack. And that is when the Cavaliers have been at their best. Pritchard, Cleveland out of fouls, a step back 3, splash! What a sequence for Pritchard. How much does this Cleveland team have without Donovan Mitchell left in the tank here down the stretch? Darius Garland, and he's got 19.
Thought process is that if your hand touches the hand after the release, that should not be a foul.
Tatum, boy, aggressively getting into the paint.
Beating the pressure, so gave him no airspace on that one.
Garland's going to pull. Boy, that is a gigantic shot for the Cavs. Cavs trying to tie this series. Celtics trying to put themselves in a position to close it out at home on Wednesday night. Garland doing his dance. They get it to Thompson. Garland's going to fire with Holiday draped all over him. Terrific Celtics defense.
Yeah, collectively. Tatum was involved in that as well. They all did a great job. And
Holiday bangs in another triple.
And how
shoot again, playing significant minutes. Now to Brown. Working against LeVert. Elevates, tough shot, and he sticks it. That is an all. This is Garland. Gonna veer back out, reset to Mobley. Garland finds the laces and buries a 3. 6 straight for Cleveland. Mobley on the catch. And here comes Cleveland again. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum at the controls. Can this Boston team take that next step? Here's Garland into the paint. Soft touch over the top of Horford. Garland against Horford. The blow by Horford got him cleanly up top.
Challenge was to establish legal physical contact, not necessarily for tonight, but for rounds and games forward.
Evan Mobley. Tatum against LeVert. The spin, and then a clean strip, but Tatum gets it back. Tatum trying to turn the corner. Brown from deep. He buries it. J.B. Bickerstaff has inserted Sam Merrill with Max Strus having fouled out. Garland looking for some quick points. He's going to get it, and he's fouled. You expect your stars to show out when you need them most. As Caris LeVert hits a little mid-range J, but it'll be only a footnote as the Boston Celtics come to Cleveland. They have taken command of the